These are the 3 Cutaway card packs that Harvey Norman have got at present. They're the 4 1/4 inch by 5 1/2 inch. You've got some great colours in there depending on which one you get. They all have the pre-stuck double-sided adhesive. That's your backing, and that's so that you've got your lovely snazzy there backing cards, and they get stuck onto that adhesive before you start. And you've got your envelopes, one for each card. Now to do these you'll need your Joy machine and a Joy card mat. Now if you don't have the Joy, you can still make them on the maker. Soon they'll be coming out the 2x2 card mat, but in the meantime you can make them on your maker, and you just have to lay it out flat either on your maker or your Explorer, and you'd have to move the design over so it knows to come over there. Now there's several ways that you can find an image for your card mats. You can either look in the projects, the ready-made projects that Design Space has available for Cutaway cards, or you can use an image like I've got in this Daffodil one here. Now you've got to be careful because the American card packs, they've got so many different sizes available that you've got to make sure it's going to fit on our card, which are 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch. So if you make yourself a template and up in your sizing here, make it 4 1/4 inches by 5 1/2, and then go and turn it into a guide. And so when it's a guide, you know it's not going to go through to your cutting mat. Then you can grab your image and just resize it to whatever you want. Now we'll change the colour of the pens to a black. It's coming up with a warning sign because it's saying you can't have that colour for that size pen, but we're just doing black. Now your orange is all your cutaway pieces, and everything that is not is obviously what's going to stay as your card. Now you make sure that your machine is set correctly. On this one I'm using the Joy, so we can go ahead and make it. Now on the left hand side we need to select the card mat and double make sure that we've got our material size is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch, and then we're all good to go. It also, as you'll notice, it's just auto centered it for us, so we don't have to worry about anything like that. And then go along and continue, and we want to select, we don't want to select an insert card. We want to make sure we are selecting the correct one, which is a cutaway card plus the backer. And okay that one, and then you're all good to load it into the machine, and we'll go on that one. The next one I'm going to show you is also how to make a card that is designed for an insert card, and we're going to change it into a cutaway card. For example, I'm going to use the Floral Heart insert card, so we need to make a few adjustments. So we don't want the corners of the insert card because we've got the adhesive of the cutaway card. So if we grab the basic cut layer of this card and contour out those corners, take those away, and I'm not going to foil this one, I'm just going to do it in a pen for a quick example. So we'll use some green, and then we'll use some pink for some other, And the navy blue there, that is going to be our backing card because that's the cutaway part. So we just need to make sure that we've got our joy selected, and then we go to the Make It screen. Now we just need to make sure over here on the left hand side that we've got our on card mat selected, and also due to the American market having a lot of different cards, we just need to make sure that we've got our card selected. So we want the 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch, and then continue, and then we need to select the material, which is our cutaway card. And due to having the backer on at the same time, we just need to make sure that we're not just selecting insert card. We need to make sure that we select this one, the cutaway card plus backer. And now we're ready to go to our machine. Once it's finished cutting, then you can unload your mat and we're ready to go. So make sure you're taking the backing off with the card and do it carefully. And the process now is just to, with your weeding tool, is just to carefully remove all the cut out pieces. You'll notice that on the back it hasn't cut through because you've selected the correct card type, material type. You selected cutaway card plus backer, so it knows not to go too deep. Comes away nice and easily, and just be careful not to damage the foil card itself. It's a case of getting it light enough, and of course you're going to have lots of sticky bits everywhere. And then once you've cut it out, it looks really great. And then we can add a print and cut sentiment. It's a really nice wee card.